What's up guys, MoneyManD here, back with another coin video. I got 9 awesome coins to show. We got silver coins, we got rare coins, key dates, we got really nice coin at the end too. First of all, I want to thank you all for support, 1,053 subscribers or something like that. Awesome. Can't wait for that, and I'm excited. Also, happy holidays too. It's December time, so happy holidays to everybody. Christmas is in a few days, so that's nice. And then next month, I can't wait for the big show. That'll be great. And then, yeah, let's get started with our first coin. This will go into the set, type set, or replace. It's not a filler, it's a replacement. It's a quarter from 1876. I wanted a coin from 1876 in my set, so here it is. Quarter, it's okay conditions, like G4. Reverse is not so nice, but that makes the reverse nice right there. That mint mark is Carson City. One of the rarest mints for silver coins, if not the rarest mint for silver coins. Yeah, I mean, it was only in operation for like a little bit in the 70s, 80s, early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, 1800s at least, and then that was it. So it was only open for like 30 years, I think. Yeah, 70 to 93, well, 20 something years, only 20 years, but it didn't operate for everything. Yeah, it started in 70 to 85, so 15 years plus 4, so 19 years. Less than 20 years they made coins. That's crazy rare. This guy's only got 5 million, less than 5 million made. Only 3,000 estimated to survive. It's not too terribly valuable. Close to 13 now it is, so it's probably in that $40 range, $50 range, because it's a CC and they're nice. But the back is not the nicest. This is AG3 back, so it's probably just gets downgraded to an AG3. So whatever, it's a thing for my typeset. I wanted a CC and I wanted a 76, so using the same coin in my typeset. And I should have all the mints. I'm working on getting all the mints for silver coins at least into the set. I should have, after I put in one, or I replace some coins, and then I'll have every single mint, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, New Orleans, Carson City, and should have West Point in there too. So all of them. So anyways, really cool coin. Like I said, go in the set. Stay quarters, standing Liberty quarter. Really awesome, lovely design. Except it's 23 too. Anything before the 25, I believe 25 is when they changed. Anything before 25 is better. That recessed, anything before the recessed date, because this date is above the pedal stool, so it's raised up. That's why it's so warm. As you can barely see the 192, you can just see the 3. But the coin is definitely worn, as you can see, and like people use it for circulation, but the date got almost completely worn off. So that's why they changed the coin, and it went through a lot of changes. 1916, they made Type 1. 17, they changed from Type 1 to Type 2 some part during the year. And then in 24 was the last year that they had. I'm pretty sure that they had that recessed. But it's a nice condition too. It's a pretty good condition. There was only 9.7 million made, so it is. Like I said, anything is slightly better. It's not a key date or anything, because they're all kind of a little bit rare in the earlier ones. But it's a nice one. We got some staining on it. Not one for the set, but I always wanted like a nice recessed date that I could see the date. This might be my first one, because I have a 17, but I can't see the date. There's only 15,000 estimated to survive, and it's pretty hard to grade this coin. This is like a warm. Let's see. It's probably like fine VF. Yeah, it gotta be VF, I would say. It's got pretty good detail. You can see the shield. You can see her torso a little bit. It's not bad. Is it? Yeah, no, it's nice condition. It's probably one of my nicest Stanley Liberty quarters with the date. It's pretty nice. Probably VF in that VF range, so it's worth like, I don't know, maybe we can sell it for $30, $20. I mean, it's not. It's worth. I would say it's worth a little bit above Melt, and Melt is like 13, $14 on these guys. It's crazy. And what is Melt? 12 bucks. Melt on this guy, so it's a lot. 12 bucks and 24 for a half, and like 50 something for a dollar of junk silver. has almost 50 bucks, and then Morgan Dollar is like 52 bucks. So it's crazy. It's getting crazy with the price. Anyway, just lovely coin. That's good. I wanted to have one. Next coin. It's a coin I need for one of my sets. Not my Dansko set, but another one. It's a Washington quarter from 1932. And I do have the Denver, but this is not the Denver. This is the San Francisco. I needed this one. This is the key date. The lowest vintage Washington quarter ever, I think. Circulation ever. 400,000, 408,000 is it. Only 40,000 estimated to survive. Only 10% survive. Meanwhile, the Denver is, I believe, it's 450,000. This is obviously really bad condition. I wasn't trying to get a nice one. It's just the Denver has 44,000 left and 436 made. So it's got this guy is rare. So when I finally have it, fortunately, it's got a little bit of graffiti right there. It sucks. It says MG, I believe, or W something. I don't know. MG. It's mostly okay, and it's got a little bit back here. LP. I don't know who those people are, but whatever. Need the S. Should be real. Shouldn't have any problems with it being real. I mean, it's not too terribly expensive, honestly. In this condition, it's like G4 with graffiti. It's maybe worth 50 or 60 bucks. It's probably not worth that much. I don't know. Maybe that might be overestimating. I just estimate these prices. I have not an expert or anything. Just my opinion as a coin collector for about 10 years. So yeah, but it is the key date. Like if you wanted a quarter, 32 DNS is the best date to get. Always the hardest ones to find, I guess. Well, they definitely are because of their key dates. Next up, we have a $50. This one I needed for my set. So now I only have 10 more coins I need for my set. The first and last half cent designs, the second large cent designs, 2 halftime, cap plus halftime, and the last halftime design, I think, or maybe one of the other ones. Cap plus quarter, cap bust half, the second design, and I think I'm missing one more, and then I'm also missing the seeded dollar, so 10 left. This coin, not the best condition again, 53. I needed an arrows $50. I didn't have one, so this is arrows, but went a step further. I got the arrows and rays, because the 53 is arrows and rays. It's pretty cool. Only 1.3 million made, because this is from New Orleans, so it's a little bit better of a date. Tons of varieties, jeez. It definitely is an expensive coin in high grades. There's only 1,500 estimated to survive. That's crazy. It's a pretty rare coin. The reverse is awesome for being this old. It's 170 years old, right? Over 170 years old. This predates the Civil War by 8 years. So this is 50s is interesting time in America. And this is Polk was president, right? James K. Polk. No, not Polk. It's the other guy I'm thinking of. Not him. Not Fillmore. Or it was Franklin Pierce. Franklin Pierce, the guy I'm thinking about. Franklin Pierce is president. Crazy. And then after him is Buchanan, and then you get the Civil War and stuff. So it's interesting. Interesting time. Front or obverse, I should say. It's probably like AG. Yeah, because the rims go in, but the reverse is just super nice. But the reverse can only hurt the coin, not help it, fortunately. So this is probably netted down to an AG3, maybe G4, because the reverse is just awesome. It's just something happened with the front. It just got stuff. But I needed the arrows, and step up above, it has rays. So that's a nice addition. And then we have the omit mark. And then, yeah, it's a pretty cool coin. It's worth definitely a lot more than you would think. It's probably 50, 60 bucks probably. I don't know. It's pretty hard to tell. Maybe 40, 50 bucks. It's worth something. I mean, it melts for 20 something, so it's close to double that. Next coin. This is a key date. This is an interesting coin. Lovely coin. It's actually my second one, too, to have two key date, two same dates. It's crazy. Walking Liberty $50. Walking Liberty $50, 38D. 16, the early ones, 16 and the 17s, are a little bit rarer. I can't remember which ones. I think the 19Ds and S's are a little bit rarer, like slightly higher grades. 21 is the better dates. 21 Philadelphia is the lowest vintage. 21 Philadelphia is like 200,000. 21 Denver is maybe 400,000. And this is the 21S, Which you would think the S means rare. Fortunately, it's not. This is 500,000 made, which is still extremely rare. You know, there's only 27,500 estimated to survive, but it is the least rare out of the 321s, which I find very interesting because it's made in San Francisco. Not the best condition coin, got a little bit of a stain. Reverse, got some tape residue, but there's the S. Yeah, it's not the best condition, like I said. You know, VG fine. I think it's probably is fine. It's not in. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The front is, the obverse is really nice. The rims are well defined. Reverse is kind of lacking a little bit, so I really can't like put like a grade on this guy. But this is probably like at least a good 4 value, because it's got some unattractive stuff, so it definitely brings it down. So good 4 value. So this is still probably like $70 or so. Probably it's a nice coin. It's a rare coin. You know, anything under $1 million is pretty rare. 500,000 is super rare for U.S. coins. You know, the 21 is extremely valuable. 21 is a few $100s in this condition. Philadelphia, I'd love to get that one. So, we have 2 now. Might go in the set, but I don't know. And give me 1 second, I'll be back with the next coin. So I got the next coin right here, and the other coins are not best quality. This one's really nice, but anyways, the 21S rare coin. Next up, Franklin, definitely an underrated series. It's a really nice coin. But I got this coin for a specific reason, which you might be able to tell in a minute. 1955, very good condition, definitely mint state, I would say. Doesn't have the full bell lines. I'm pretty sure, I forget what full bell lines means. If they're looking at this one or this one, it's not full bell lines. And this is the Philadelphia minted. It shouldn't have any wear. Can't see anywhere. But if we look right, let me zoom in. Oops, that's the wrong way. Let me try zooming in. I don't do this too much. So give me 1 second to... Alright, this should be good enough. If you look right there, you see his... You see his nose. Where's the... I have a pointer. You see his nose, and you see his mouth, and then you see these 2 guys right there. That is an error, or die clash. Is it die clash? I don't know if it's considered error. It's considered die variety, die flaw. But this is specifically called FS401 on this date. This is very common for the whole series. This is called the Bugs Bunny. Now, apparently, the 1955 is supposed to be one of the best years, with like really great detail. Not every year is treated the same, but it is a really nice coin. I've always wanted one, and they're not too terribly expensive. It says 2.5 million made. There's only 2.5 million 55s, and I don't know how many grade. There is quite a bit graded. There's several. There's definitely tens of thousands out there, so it's not completely rare, but it is still a rare coin. And the reason this happened is if you look on the reverse, the die part of the die, it's somewhere, I think it's the top wing, part of the top wing, when they're die stamping the coins, the design, there was a coin, there was supposed to be a coin in there, but then the coin wasn't there, so it stamped on each other, and there was tons and tons of pressure on metal. It's gonna leave a mark, so it left a mark, and it left the reverse on the front. I believe there is some front on the reverse, but it's kind of hard to tell. But just the main thing is the Bugs Bunny. I'm also sometimes called the Booger variety, and also sometimes called the obverse die clash variety on certain years. But the best name for it, and the name I like, and of course what everybody wants to go by, is Bugs Bunny. But you can see, like, I can see this naked eye. It's really hard to. Everybody needs a loupe. But since this is so good, and my eyes are a little good, I am able to, you can see it right there. It's really good. It just looks like he's got Bugs Bunny teeth. I should also mention that. It looks like he's got, teeth like a bunny, and Bugs Bunny was very popular in the 50s, the cartoon. That's what they call Bugs Bunny. Anyways, it's a cool little story. Flashy coin, because it is really nice condition. Almost all Franklins are. So it's definitely MS. Like, I would say it's like 64 maybe. Again, I'm no expert. An MS64 is probably worth like maybe 50 bucks. Maybe it's worth 50 bucks. I don't know. It's not an expensive coin, you know. For a pretty cool kind of little air like that, it's not bad. It's honestly not a bad deal. If you can get something under 50 bucks that looks like that, it's pretty cool. Next up, we have a coin set. 2 coins in this. Oh, there's 2 specific sets you want to look for with nickels. There's 2 rare nickels. There is a 1997 Philadelphia special nickel, and then a 1994 special nickel. Now, the 1994 has only 167,000 made. The 1997 had 25,000 made. This, unfortunately, is the 94, not the 7. The 97 was in the Botanical Garden set. It's an extremely rare coin. If that gets in 70, if it has, it should have, they all have full steps. Yeah, if it gets in full steps, 70 is worth hundreds of dollars, which is crazy for a nickel. Hundreds of dollars. But this guy is the 94. Still an awesome set. First of all, we show the front. This is the Thomas Jefferson coinage and currency set. It's definitely a cooler set than the other one. Got some COAs back there because it has 2 kind of components. Of course, it got the little COA pamphlet. Talk about how Thomas Jefferson is the father of America's decimal coin system. He's pretty important. Him and Alexander Hamilton are very important founding fathers, and Ben Franklin for our currency. That's awesome. And there's three components of this. There. First of all, I'll go to the back first. Just some things, whatever. Then we get the 2 coins, but then the back of it has this really cool, not really cool. I have a few of these. Uncirculated 1976 $2 bill. It's worth less than $5. It's really not worth much because there's so many of these. Again, $2 bills are not rare. I don't know if anybody knows. $2 bills are not rare. There is so many of them. I have too many of them. Star notes are rare. $2 bills are not. But now we can get into these 2 coins. So this is, I mean, the Botanical Garden set, I think, has like a stamp or something. Maybe it said the bill, but I like the bill better. First of all, we have uncirculated silver dollar. This is the Thomas Jefferson silver dollar. This guy was made in 94, actually, but it has the date of 93. Kind of can't. I'll have to show it up here. Right there, Thomas Jefferson. It says 1743 to 1993. It says Thomas Jefferson, architect of democracy, liberty. But this was made in 94, technically. What is this? There's 266,000 made. It's a pretty nice coin. It has the portrait. The portrait is based off that image right there, which I took a video of when I went to DC, so stay tuned for that. I mean, it's just a silver, compared to silver dollar, it's not worth much. I like the reverse though. It says United States of America, and then it has Monticello. So it's just basically just like a bigger design of Monticello, a nice, more detailed design than the nickel. Philadelphia made $1. So remember, the silver dollars they got 40. They have almost 50 bucks in silver in them. I mean, the silver dollar is just worth nowadays silver, maybe even less. The main thing, which is probably worth even more than the silver dollar, is the nickel that it comes with. Awesome nickel. As you can tell, you should be able to tell how it is a special relief on it. It's not proof, but it's not uncirculated. It's a matte finish, I believe. 1994. Really nice, but the reverse is even more awesome. I saw the reverse. I was like, I had to get this. Look at the colors on that guy. Really nice. Why is it not in focus? Look at the colors on that. Blue and orange. And this has got to be, this is legitimate color because it's been in this package. It has not been taken out for 30 years. But it just has awesome color. You can see that side by side. Look at the silver dollar, and then look at that. Wow. It's just an awesome coin. One of my favorite toners. I don't like toners too much, but I like that coin because it is pretty cool. And this coin is, I mean, if it's in the 70, it says it's worth 500, which is actually worth more than the 90 thing. If it gets a 70, it's easily worth a few $100s. What are these auctions? What the heck? This is $800 from 10 years ago? What the heck is this? Oh, I gotta look at this auction. Oh, it's from a specific holder. Yeah, if this gets 70, $800. that's that's just an anomaly. Unfortunately, it's not $800, but it's still worth quite a bit. It is easily worth like $40, 30, $40 for the nickel raw. If it's a 69, it's probably worth $40. 70s, 137 of them, so it's not that rare per se. There's over 100. It will get 500. It says $500 is the price guide. It's probably worth around the it's 480, 336. It's in the mid to high fours. You probably would average it out mid $400 for a nickel. Other one, $400 too. It's crazy. Two nickels you can get almost $1,000 for if you have both of them. If you have both of them together, you easily get $1,000 for. I would say 70s, full steps. Yeah, this guy does have full steps. Pretty sure. Yeah, this guy should have full steps. I don't know why it wouldn't. Yeah, but I also like the toning. I think the toning adds value, adds a coolness to it. We'll put that away. And we have one more coin today. My favorite coin of the day. Save the best for last. Everything else here is awesome. This next coin is super awesome. This next coin is a killer, man. It's awesome. Close out of that. This is a Morgan dollar. As you can see, it's shiny. I don't have too many shiny Morgan dollars, but when I do, they are nice. Let me get this in focus. Okay. Some colors. I'm pretty sure it's not wear. I'm pretty sure that's just colors on it. It shouldn't be anywhere. We have, fortunately, a little spot right there. 2 spots to be exact. 2 little carbon spots or whatever they're called. It's 1878, so it's the first year. You know, first year. So, yeah. But it is what's on the reverse, which is the best part. First of all, reverse nice condition. It's got one little spot right there. I can manage with that. We got a very specific mint mark. The most prestigious mint mark for Morgan dollars. CC. We got a Carson City first year. This is my 3rd CC Morgan. My 2nd 78 CC, and this is by far the nicest one I have. This guy is easily mid state. This guy, reverse is awesome. Reverse is like a 64. Front though is about a 62. And I just gotta show that up there too. Reverse is the best one. Look how shiny that reverse is. Almost not PL, but it's getting there. Really awesome coin. So let's look at the stats on this. 2.2 million made, that's it. And this is 300,000 made. 300,000 estimated survived. So over 10% survived. Yeah, they're pretty common. A lot of this stuff is saved. Let's look. I will check the VAMs. This is actually a nice coin. I will check to see what VAM, if it has any of these VAMs. What does it say? Double die break U. Where is the? There's a few U's. I don't see. This is on the reverse. The thing is, there's multiple U's on the coin. I don't see anything on this guy. What's this? Doubled leaves. Die chips. Okay, state on T and E. Do a quick VAM check. Lines in wing. Oh, I remember that one. No. It's not this one. Last but not least, for top 100 VAMs. I do not believe it is this one either. Yeah, okay, so it's not a top 100 VAM, I don't believe. But it is a VAM. Every Morgan dollar is a VAM, so I'll take a look, figure out which one it is, thing, and then, yeah. Anyways, favorite coin of the day, no doubt. Also a very expensive coin. How much is this guy? It says PCS price guide for 62. It's like $500. Not $500. It's PCS price guide. It's probably closer to that $400 mark. So say high threes, low fours. So you say $375 for one of these guys. if it's a 62. Unfortunately, it's got spots which would break down, but it does have awesome reverse. A little bit dirt or whatever. It must be maybe some rusty area, but I had to get this coin. It was just too good to pass up. It's flashy. It's CC. Yeah, it's a Morgan. It's better too. 78 is a little bit better. 82, 83, 84. Okay. This guy is nice. Better date. It's not a 93 or 89, but it is nice. It's got, you can see, it's got some chatter in the fields. A little bit of chatter, but cheek, I mean, the cheek is okay, minus the spots, but the cheek isn't the worst. The cheek is okay. It's got some stuff, medium hits, that's why it's a 62, I would say. Yeah. It's over here. Got some dye chips over there. We got another dye chip somewhere else too. We got a bunch of dye chips. I mean, it's all, every Morgan is a vamp. Especially, it's more, it does some dye chip right there. It's it's easier to tell on these guys, or the VAMs are interesting on these guys because there's only 2.2 million made. Anyways, favorite coin of the day. Yeah, I mean I love the set. Stuff for my album. We got stuff for my Washington album. 2 things for my Dance Go. 21S is nice. I might put the 21S inside the album since I have 2 of them. Might put the other one in there. And then we got the Bugs Bunny. It's just awesome. Take a look at that real quick. Bugs Bunny. So if you want to look out for, again, they're really easy to find. They're in most dates. You can check which dates they're in. They're in most dates. For the Morgan Dollar, most of the dates have it. And then finally, like I said, that CC is the best. Is the best. The best coin of the day. One of my favorite coins. Also, maybe even one of my most valuable coins too. So, really awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy holidays again. Merry Christmas, all that stuff. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.